In order to confirm or verify if your API binding is correct and successful, I'll be showing you the major thing you have to do next after your API binding. So let's say you've banned your CryptoFlow bots with your Binance account now, or any of your crypto exchange accounts. The next thing you have to do is what I'm about to show you now. So make sure you stay tuned, pay attention, and watch this video to the end. So the first thing you have to do is to come to your CryptoFlow bot account after linking it to your Binance account or any of your crypto exchange accounts, and click on API bind right here. And you are going to see connected. Okay, that's the first thing you have to check. So the second thing you have to do, okay, I'm going to show you right now, okay, is to click on signals. All right, so you are going to test it immediately, instantly, to know that, okay, the API binding is functioning properly. So, but you must make sure you have deposited USDT on your Binance account or your crypto exchange account. Your trading capital should be there already. Okay, so if you are using the bot to trade futures, make sure that your USDT is in your futures wallet balance. All right, so make sure you also watch my previous video on how to set up your CryptoFlow bot to start trading for you automatically. All right, because don't just deposit your USDT on your futures account. You also have to do something. Okay, make sure you sign an agreement on Binance so that CryptoFlow bot will be able to trade commodities, stocks, indices for you. All right, so make sure you watch my previous video on that. Then the next thing you have to do, okay, is to click on signals. All right, so you can make sure you turn this on. All right, this go auto features button, make sure you turn it on. So just in case, after confirming, that your API binding is working properly through the signals, make sure that this go auto features button is turned on. So click on it and swipe this to aggressive. All right, so click on confirm and turn on. All right, very important, so that when you close your CryptoFlow bot account, when you are no longer checking, the bot will automatically pick trades by itself and start trading for you. All right, so but for you to be well assured that, okay, everything is intact, so click on these signals right here, and once you click on it, you are going to see live trade signals. All right, so this is one right here, just published now 1 minute ago. So we are going to use this now as an example. All right, so I'm going to click on execute trade. So but before I click on that execute trade, my USDT balance is not actually showing properly here. Okay, so but that doesn't mean once I go to Binance account, I will see my my confirmed wallet balance. Are you getting it? So I think the system is lagging. Like, it's supposed to be showing this thing in real time, like the current USDT balance and everything is lagging, but I think they're actually working on it. All right, so let's go back to signal. Okay, and I'm gonna be using this USDT as an example. So let's click on long. You see there, and take note, you can see that it is features trade signal. Then you must always ensure you confirm the trade validity. Okay, 23 hours plus. Then make sure that it is recently published. Okay, the time age, okay, should be, let's say, less than 25 minutes. That is recommended. And also the progress to TP should be less than 10% or even 5%, the progress to TP. So this one is 0.8%. So, and the time duration now is 2 minutes. So this is a good one for us. And also take note, when taking these live trades, always ensure that you are actually executing live trades that has to do with the major coins. So when you click on market right here, you are going to see the major coins, majors. Click on majors right here. So these are the major coins. Okay, these are the major coins. So I'm just gonna use this here as an example. Okay, I already made a video on that. Go and watch my previous videos, okay, to know the exact criteria and conditions, factors you have to consider before you take these live trade signals. Okay, so I'm gonna use this here as an example. Okay, I'll click on execute trade. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is to click on flash execute. All right, and as you can see right here, let me go back. It says execute on. Let's say I have funds on Bybit. I'll just select Bybit. Let's say I have Binance, but currently I have funds on Binance, not on Bybit. Okay, so which simply means that you can actually, execute trades on different exchanges simultaneously using this bot. Okay, because you can connect this bot to like 5 exchanges right now, and more exchanges will be added soon. So this is really powerful. Okay, so this live trade signal is for, apart from the bot picking trades for you, if you also want, to take advantage of those live trades, you can always come here any day, anytime, and take advantage of the ones you see. All right, because there are some days the bot might only pick 1 trade or 2 trades for you, or it might not even pick any trade for you at all. But you might come to this live trade signal page and see some trades, that really worth it. You do what? You execute it. So you don't have to set the stop loss, set the settings manually yourself. Just click on this flash execute right here. So once you click on the flash execute, automatically, okay, it will execute the trade by itself automatically. So it's loading. So the trade has been executed. So if I click on trade right here, it's going to show. Okay, so once you do this and it executes the trade automatically, that's to tell you that your API binding, everything is intact and its function is working properly. If it doesn't execute and shows you an error, API binding error status, whatever, so there are 2 things involved. It's either you rebind your API or wait, maybe there is an update going on. So you can click on home, then click on what's it called here, this announcement icon. Click on it to see if there's any recent update. So this is the recent update right here. Action needed, rebind the exchange API to resume trades. So they are still actually working on some stuff. Okay, so the update is not completed yet. So if you rebind and it's still not functioning properly, all you just have to do is to wait and wait for the next announcement, okay, and see if the update has been completed. Then you rebind again. So it's as simple as ABC. It's very simple and straightforward. So now I'm going to click on trades and I'm going to close this trade right now, okay, manually. So immediately you execute it, you can decide to leave it or close it manually. So by closing it, all you just have to do is to click on this X right here. So, and you click on OK. So immediately you close it, okay, go to your Binance exchange account or your Bybit or any other crypto exchange account you are using, and go and close all the limit order. So you click on features, okay. So if there is any limit order, you do what? You close it. So currently there's no limit order here. So you click on open orders, you see if there are limit orders, then you close everything. So maybe under basic or conditional, so you close them. All right, so that's it. I really hope you find this video helpful. Let's do a quick recap. Immediately you bind your API, or you do your API binding, you connect your CryptoFlow bot to your crypto exchange, come to your CryptoFlow bot account, click on API bind, confirm if it is connected, then go home. Okay, click on signals. All right, and also ensure you turn on this full auto features button, okay, so that the bot will be able to pick trades for you automatically. Click on signals. Okay, so click on long or short trade, anyone that is available. Then click on execute trade. All right, click on execute trade. Let's do it again. Flash execute. All right, so you can see that message right there. So that's it. You can see still executed automatically. So that will show you that the API binding you've done is correct. Everything is working properly. All right, so thank you for watching. I really hope you found this video helpful. If so, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And you know how to close if you want to close manually. So that's it. Until next time, peace out.